Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the top 3 reasons that e-commerce brands fail with paid advertising. Now, my name is James Demetriades. I've done over £2.8 million in online sales with my own e-commerce brands over the past 2 years. Now, before we jump into this, I want to share with you a common misconception that many brand owners or agency owners face when they're actually scaling paid advertising. And the misconception lies in the fact that your lack of growth or your lack of success with paid ads comes down to one area of your business. And when they're trying to diagnose where they need to improve to actually grow and actually scale, they're constantly focused on just one area, whether it be just your paid ads or just your website conversion rate or just your profit margins. But you have to build everything out as an ecosystem where everything works alongside each other. Everything is aligned. Your messaging is aligned, your branding is aligned, how you actually speak to your target audience is aligned, how you position and offer your product is aligned. When you start treating your business and seeing the different areas of your business as an ecosystem, not only will you make more money, will you scale further, you'll also have a much more stress-free time doing so. So reason number 1 is they're simply selling products with no profit margin. I see it time and time again with the brands that we work alongside. They're trying to scale products with no profit margin. And it's very, very challenging with rising CPMs, with competitors coming into the market to scale a product with a very, very small profit margin. So for the products, I suggest we have a minimum of 70% profit margin, specifically the products that you're actually trying to scale directly through paid advertising. This goes for all channels, whether it's Meta ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, a minimum of 70% profit margin. If you follow this rule, you'll have a much easier time scaling your ads. Now, I do have this sheet that I want to share with you guys. So this is the target CPA calculator. Now, I will link this sheet for you to be able to use in the description below. It's a very, very simple sheet. And what we can do is we can work out essentially our profit margin for the products that we're selling. So these light green cells here are the editable cells. So what you want to do is type in your average order value. So let's say we have an average order value of $50, and you can check this in the analytics on your Shopify account. And I would suggest doing this for at least really a 3-month time frame. So your average order value over the past 3 months is the most accurate way to gauge your average order value. Now, if you don't have 3 months worth of data, you can simply judge this off the product price. So your average order value or the average value of a sale on your store. You then want to type in your cost of goods sold. So let's type in, for example, we're selling it for $50 and we have a cost of $13. Now, if you have any shipping and handling costs, you can also add that in there. Let's say $4. And as you can see, in this dark green cell here, it calculates our gross margin at 66%. So very, very close to 70%, but we still want to try and get at least 70%. So what can we do here? We could either increase the average order value of our store. Okay, perhaps we could add complementary products to upsell, whether we upsell those products post-purchase through email marketing. We could have in-cart upsells. We could have product page upsells. Perhaps we could just increase the price of our product by $5, which will therefore increase the average order value. There's different ways to do it. And if we could get average order value from $50 up to $60, we've just reached that 72% gross profit margin. So very, very powerful stuff. Now, let's say we couldn't increase our average order value and we'd completely max this out. Well, we do have cost of goods sold here that we could potentially negotiate with suppliers to try and reduce. So rather than getting 13 cost of goods sold, let's say we speak to our suppliers and we manage to get that cost of goods sold down to $10. The same impact has just happened and you've increased your gross margin by 5% and now it's at 72%. Let's say we reduce our shipping and handling costs down from $4 to $3. Let's say we're using a postal service like Royal Mail or Hermes or United States Postal Service, and we negotiate with them with an account manager, which is very, very possible, and we reduce our shipping costs. We've just increased our profit margin by another 2%, and we're well and truly above that 70% mark. So it's a really good sheet because you can see the different areas of where your costs are and really how to increase your profit margin. Because let's say we reduced our shipping and handling costs by $1. We reduced our cost of goods down by $3 or $4. and we increased our AOV by $10, you've now gone from a 66% profit margin to a 78% profit margin just by looking at them three variables. A lot of people, when they're looking at their profit margins, they only focus on the price that they're actually getting the product for, and they don't focus on reducing shipping handling costs or increasing the average order value. Now, what you also can do is have a look at the lifetime value of a customer. This is another way to increase the profit margin of your business, is by not just focusing on that first time sale, but focusing on those repeat sales and how much a customer is worth to you over, instead of just day one sale, over a 3-month time frame, a 6-month time frame, or even a 12-month time frame. That's when subscription-based products or consumable products really share their light, because you have a massive lifetime value. And you can actually adjust this using this sheet. So I will give you this sheet in the description below. Highly recommend exploring this sheet. There's some slightly more advanced scenario modeling, and there's also some more basic profit margin calculations, which are super important for your business. Reason number 2, you're simply selling a bad product. I use this analogy quite a lot when I'm speaking to our clients and our mentees. Are you selling an iPhone 2 when everybody wants an iPhone 15? You see, in this day and age, the next best thing is constantly coming out. And you cannot be selling an iPhone 2 in a world where everyone wants an iPhone 15. Okay, a new iPhone comes out every single year. And if you're not keeping up and evolving your product range with the times, as everything progresses, you're going to be put out of business and you're not going to be able to scale your ads. So really have a look at your product. Have a look at your competitors and what products they're selling. Is your product keeping up with the standard? Are you evolving and improving your product range over time? Are you drop shipping low quality products with no custom packaging and your competitors are selling custom branded products with next day delivery? If so, there's going to be some changes that we need to make there. Okay. Does the product break easily? Big one. I see a lot of people, they're scaling products and their product breaks easily. And they're getting massive return rates. And as a byproduct, they physically can't scale. Their profit margin comes down for their overall business because they're having to return 25% of orders. Okay? Your product needs to be super high quality. It can't get messed up during shipping. Shipping shouldn't take a month. It should take, really, in this day and age, 8 days at a maximum, unless you're selling a customizable product. Maybe there's a bit of differentiation there, but you need to be ensuring that customers are kept up to speed and you're managing customer expectations through that shipping process, especially if you're drop shipping and you have slightly longer shipping times. You need to ensure that you're managing those customer expectations. So, in summary, for bad product guys, make sure you're evolving. Okay, if you don't evolve, your business will die. Constantly be on a never-ending journey of improving your product, custom branding your product, looking at your competitors and seeing what you can do to improve your product. Really improving the branding, and your success and your ability to scale with paid advertising will massively improve because of this. And so will your overall business and the longevity of your business as a byproduct. Reason number 3, bad ads. I see a lot of people selling products and they just whip up a photo or a video of their product from their phone, for example. They put a discount on it and they run it as a Facebook ad or they run it as a TikTok ad. That will not compete with the marketplace. You need to ensure all of your ads are to the highest standard. Okay, I've got a previous video that I've recently just made on how to create high converting winning ads. So if you're looking through a tutorial on exactly how to create winning ads, check that video out. But you need to ensure that your videos are fully HD. You need to ensure that they resonate with your specific target audience. You need to ensure that the lighting is on point, that the product is the subject of the video. You need to ensure that you understand at a deep level exactly who your target audience is, so you can build an advert to really grab your target audience's attention by the throat, resonate with their emotional pain points, resonate with their desires in life, and position your product as the vehicle to either get them to their desires or the vehicle to solve their pain points. Okay, you need to test different marketing angles. You need to test different target audiences. I see a lot of people, they have a fantastic product, they're running some ads, and they're only testing a few different angles, okay? A few different marketing angles, and they don't work, so they move on to a new product, and they go through this repetitive cycle of testing a product, it doesn't work. So they test another product, it doesn't work, until really either one of two things happens. Either they find a winning product, and they find a winning angle, and brilliant, they make lots of money, that happens very often. Or they keep testing lots of different products, and nothing ever works, so they give up on drop shipping. Well, even during that process of testing lots of different products, there's a very high chance they would have tested a great product, but it still didn't work. Why is that? It's because you have to have a great product, yes, but you also have to have a great marketing angle alongside a great product. You have to position the product in the right way, whether it be different emotional pain points that you're positioning your product to solve, testing different target audiences, testing different styles of ads. You have to give your product a very, very valid test with very, very high quality creatives, and make sure you're testing multiple marketing angles, multiple target audiences, okay? And a big part of it comes down to understanding how to grab a specific target audiences within the hook, that first 3 seconds of the video, and convince them to keep watching the rest of the video. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I hope you derived a lot of value from this video. Now, if you do want to see more videos like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you do have any questions, or if you have any specific videos that you want me to create for you, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. Happy scaling, guys.